So yesterday was the long-awaited release of the final Star Wars movie, a trilogy of trilogies that started back in 1977. I can remember sitting there in the cinemas. The lights went down, silence enveloped the room, and then up on the screen came those words, "A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away." And there was silence. And then into the silence erupted John Williams' fantastic Star Wars theme music. Without that silence that had come first, the theme music would not have had the same impact. Isn't it amazing the way in which silence can speak so much louder than noise? The silence that builds anticipation, that causes us to lean in and to listen with greater expectation to what is about to happen. In Luke chapter 1, we read of a silence that lasts for probably about 9 months. Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist, isn't able to speak for 9 months because the angel has brought a message to him that his wife, him, in their old age, are going to conceive. Can you imagine the sense of anticipation that that silence would have built? So the silence adds to the drama, the expectation, the anticipation of what's about to happen. In the reading from Luke chapter 1, Zechariah is silent for 9 months as the expectation, the anticipation builds of this new thing that God is doing through the birth of a child to him and his wife Elizabeth. I wonder what the difference would have been if instead of coming out of the temple silent, Zechariah had come out and said, "Guess what? The angel spoke to me. We're going to have a child." Would people have just said, "No, you've been drinking the wine. You're not talking right. Go away"? But the silence added emphasis, added a sense of moment to this great thing that God was doing. Because for 400 years, that God had been silent towards the people of Israel. It was Malachi, the prophet, who last spoke to the Israelites. And now 400 years later, God is about to do something new. He sends his prophet, John the Baptist, to arise in the middle of the desert and to call people to faith, to prepare people to point the way to Jesus Christ. I believe God wants to continue to speak to us, but asks us to engage in some silence in the first place, to tune our ears, to listen with anticipation, to expect that God will do something and say something great and marvelous to us. In the midst of all of the busyness in these last couple of days leading up to Christmas, I wonder, where are you finding time to be silent and to listen? As you hear a Christmas carol sung again for the 1,000th time this year, as you hear repeated over and over again, "I want this for Christmas," as you talk to people and catch up with friends and family and what they've been doing for the year, in all of that noise and the busyness, are you taking time to listen, to be silent, to be still before God, and to wait and to anticipate this new thing that God will be doing in the new year? What new adventures of faith has he got for you? What new opportunities has he got for you for service? What new experiences of grace and love will he pour out upon you? Encourage you to find some time to be still and to connect and to listen to what God is saying.